Well, from a movie worth watching to talent
Yeah.
worth watching, this year a prominent TV talent show was dominated by an unconventional talent with a fine voice and quite a story to tell. At 18 years old, Yahto Kraft has overcome more than just your standard creative insecurities. He's actually turned potential negatives in his path into positives by sheer force of will and artistic license.
Exactly, and it's made him a natural focus for today's MAQ Spotlight on Emerging Talent, as MAQ believes that every person has an inner light worth shining for the world.
Absolutely. So through this series, MAQ shines a spotlight on young talents that are on their journey so that others may be inspired by their example. And one such is Yahto Kraft.
The MAQ Shine On project aims to inspire and discover young aspiring performers. And in an age of social media pressure on teenagers to fall in with stereotypes of beauty or style, this young artist chooses to perform instead of conform and let his inner light shine.
Hi, my name is Yahto Kraft and my dream is to change the world. I want to change the world by telling people that it is okay to be different and that being weird is a lot of fun and being unique makes you unique. Growing up, I was very, very, very fortunate to have a mom and a dad who loved me and accepted me and were very on board with what I'm doing and who I am. But there was kind of a spanner in the works there when my dad unfortunately passed away when I was 7 years old. So that kind of rocked my world. And then I got to school and I realized that people can be terrible. I got bullied a lot for my weight and for how outspoken I am, and that I did ballet and did the arts, and that really took a toll on my mental health. The bullying didn't really stop because then it moved online onto social media, and that really elevated everything. I remember being in 8th grade and thinking that this is just the end. I should just stop everything and just put on a suit and be a lawyer. But then I realized through music and through musical theater and writing and the arts that you are allowed to be yourself and that you can be as eccentric as you want, and people really like it, not frown upon it or say, oh, that's weird and cute. It's not a novelty being strange in the arts, and it's something that's celebrated, and that really, really, really saved me. A word that I got called a lot is fat. And in the beginning, that really, really bothered me. Because back then, and unfortunately still today, fat isn't the epitome of beautiful. Everyone wants the blonde, skinny, blue-eyed boy with the six-pack who's on the first rugby team. And back then, that's how it was. Unfortunately, it is still like that. But I'm glad that I'm fat. It keeps me warm during winter, keeps me cool during summer. It's who I am. It's part of who I am. You kind of wear it as a badge of pride that people want to see you fail because they know that you can succeed. People want to see you fall because they know you can fly.
If Yahto's had weight and body image issues, these are offset by the gift of his incredible voice.
Gonna be some sweet times coming on the night shift.
Oh, on the night shift.
Oh, I bet you're singing pride.
Oh, sing pride.
I bet you blow a crowd. Gonna be a long night.
In finding his voice, he's discovered a community where he's valued for his creative worth.
So musical theater's always been part of my life. My mom used to listen to the Evita soundtrack as a kid. She used to sing Another Suitcase in Another Hall to get me to sleep. It was very amazing. But I actually started getting into musical theater when I went to go watch Cats, the musical. And I went to watch it and I was like, oh, the Rum Tum Tugger, I want to be that guy. I want to sing to people and make them feel the way that the Rum Tum Tugger made me feel and the way that the Phantom of the Opera made me feel. When that chandelier came down, I was completely shook. And then I wanted to take it one step further. So, booked a meeting with Gemma Marinas from the Born to Perform platform, went in, auditioned for the school, and she told me, listen, my husband's gonna hate me, but you're in the show. You're in Born to Perform this year. I just remember being amongst all of these kids and being like, oh no, I'm not good enough to be here. I don't look like they do. This is probably like a one-time thing, and then next year I'll move on. But then I realized how much everyone actually cared. That's the unfortunate thing of coming from the bullying aspect of everything, is that you think no one cares and everyone is out to get you. But genuinely, there are people who want to see you succeed and who will go out of their way to see you be the best you can be. And that's what the Born to Perform platform is. And I'm very, very lucky to be part of such a platform. I just want to tell everyone that life is short. Let's say you live for 100 years if you're lucky. Why waste time and be afraid of who you are? Why waste time being afraid, full stop? Why do you want to go through your entire life hiding who you are because of what other people are going to think? There's no time for that. You don't know, the world might end tomorrow, and you weren't unapologetically yourself.
I'm ugly.
MAQ works really hard on tough stains, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, Steve, didn't you say love always leaves a mark?
But it does. And here, let the real you shine through.